How did I start my studio? Well, let's go back to the very beginning. My name is Ned and I am a graphic designer and I have been designing for 10 plus years. I got my bachelor's degree in corporate communications and my master's degree in integrated design. Throughout my graphic design journey, I have worked for agencies and organizations. And to tell you the truth, I hated every moment. My first job, I was a web developer intern for a medical laboratory, and my supervisor threatened to sue me after I had found another job. Luckily, I've read the fine print of our contract. Did you really think your threat was super effective? My second job, I was a multimedia coordinator for a nonprofit organization, and my supervisor was a micromanager. It was not a healthy workplace for my mentality, so I decided to quit and focus on graduate school. My third job, I was a web designer for a small marketing agency, and let's just say that I was the only person of color in a small fraternity of white men. My supervisor was toxic, and I decided to quit that job. My fourth job, I was a technology teacher for a summer program for kids, and I've discovered that my boss was embezzling money from the program. Now he is serving his time in prison. Guess what my next move was? My fifth job, I was a graphic designer for a golf cart distribution center. As I reached the end of my grace period to become full-time, my boss stormed into the office and let me go without reason. However, they decided to keep a guy who has been harassing women in the workplace. In my recent job, I was a graphic designer for a small marketing agency, and they decided to let me go because I was not a good fit. I've had enough of these toxic jobs, and I got sick and tired of being the underdog in this corporate world. I know my worth, I know my value. So I decided to take matters into my own hands and establish my own creative studio to share my creativity to the world. This time, I'm taking control. I will not conform to society or the corporate world anymore. This is who I am. So if you would like to follow my journey and support my studio, you can check out the official website nerdcorestudio.com. You can learn more about the studio on Facebook, Instagram, and Threads. I would really appreciate your support so I can claim my dream to become a reality. I hope my story has resonated with you to push for your own ambitions, because I know what it's like to be a struggling artist, designer, creator, and a minority in this crazy, complex world. It's tough, but I know you can do it. You must take matters into your own hands and take control of your own destiny. Thank you for listening. Until next time, stay nerdy.